What's up, guys? Zeenigami here. On Global One Piece Treasure Cruise, we have Colosseum Nekomamushi and Colosseum Machvis coming out. Both of those are really good characters. Nekomamushi, I'd say, is probably easier to farm and also way more useful, because Nekomamushi, if they have delay prevention or debuff prevention, gives you fully matching orbs and also boosts your attack, so he is really good. Machvis, also very useful and vital for a few strategies. He's a little more annoying to farm though. But on Japan, we want to go for here. That's all the good stuff. Rayleigh is out in Japan. Farm him up, especially since the Laboon ship is out now. We'll talk more about Laboon in a little bit. We have a bunch of daily login rewards. Daily login is going to be from the 9th to the 22nd. You're going to get stuff like Red Princess Turtle lobsters, Blue Princess Turtles, gems. These lobsters are going to come back, and the lobsters are EXP, and we're going to talk more about that during Sanji Lobster Island. From the 9th to the 16th, you're going to start getting free pulls in the mail. The free pulls, you're going to get one every day. They will expire on the 16th, so while you can wait and leave them in the mail, you might as well do them right away. It's not like your chances of getting different... it's not like it's going to change the characters you would get from those pulls. The pulls are going to be on the limited rare recruit banners, so you have a chance of getting a bunch of limited rare recruit characters, so fingers crossed. Hope you can get some of those. Those will be pretty nice. We have a new Shanks training island. It's probably going to be just like the old Rayleigh island, but now with a new Shanks flavor to it. It just gives you a bunch of EXP, so make sure you use the Vanderdecken ship. If you don't have the Vanderdecken ship, you can use the newer Foxy ship that's on the Rayleigh shop right now. It gives you less EXP, but it does give you double berries. But Vanderdecken ship and double Neptune, if at all possible, or Perona, or Law, or Koala, any of the XP boosting captains and XP boosting ship is what you want to use for these islands. They're going to be out one per day. Run it one time. Get it while you can. A bunch of free XP. So this is the new treasure map. Officially announced is Ace. I mean, it could also be... My favorite guess is Cowboy Sanji on Fire. So it's either Cowboy Sanji on Fire or it's Ace as the next treasure map character. From the 15th to the 19th, we're going to get a treasure map training. So it's going to be 10 stamina islands, and for those training islands, it's supposed to teach you about treasure map and how it works. I imagine for anyone watching these videos, it's going to be in Japanese, so it's going to be completely useless to you. The characters that you can get from this island, so you can actually get characters from there, from these 10 stamina islands. You can get Raid Boss Mihawk, Fortnite Viola, Fortnite Lola, Fortnite Kid, Fortnite Ivankov, Icaros, Colosseum, and Icaros Capone. And then Colosseum Capone. So get any of those characters, and those characters are all boosted on the Ace Adventure Mode. Don't forget also that the Kimono Straw Hats are going to be boosted on Ace Adventure Mode, so if you have not farmed the Kimono Straw Hats, or if you got rid of them a long time ago because they're not really good characters like I did, get a few copies, level them up a bit, so that way you can use them to get some extra points while you're going through like easy stages. There's going to be Ace and Luffy Socket Islands coming out. Ace Socket Island does not have a date announced for it yet. This is like the island we got during, I think it was 2-year anniversary that this one came out. Luffy is the island that we got during 3-year anniversary. I do have guides to those both of them, especially the Luffy one. It's going to be the 40 stamina island only. It is not as difficult as a 40 stamina like Raid Boss, but it's fairly tough. The team that I use to farm it the fastest is Double Akainu, Raid Boss Fujitora, Raid Boss Doflamingo, Strength, Time Skip Chopper, and a... I think it's a Strength... Yeah, Strength Garp is a team that I use there to farm it the fastest. That's my personal team to use to farm it. Both of these are 30-minute limited, so you can run it one time per day per 30 minutes and do as many runs as you can. You can get all sorts of really good socket books, so you want to use a really fast team. And Luffy's especially is going to end on the 19th, which means we get to use it with Laboon ship, which is extra special good. Oh, you can double stamina, double drop tutorial islands. Neat. So on the 9th to the 14th, still during Laboon ship period, we are going to get Sanji Lobster Islands. So Sanji Lobster Islands, you can get 3 different lobsters from it, and there are 3 different difficulties of Sanji Lobster Island. The lobsters will either give you 30 33,000, 333,000, or either 3,333, 33,333, or 333,333 XP. Nope, I'm wrong. It starts at 33,333, so more than a teenage turtle. 333 for the silver one, so more than a elder turtle, and 3,000,333, which is enough to max out a lot of characters and almost enough to, well, about half as much experience, or 3/4 as much experience as you need, 3/5 as much experience as you need for a legendary character. So 333,000 and 3.333 million all the way down for the golden one. The golden ones are really, really good. Now, you can run these islands a whole bunch of times while you're doing it. Each one can be run 5 times per day, and there are 3 difficulties. Low, medium, high difficulty. They're not too difficult to do. The low and the medium ones you're able to do with like a double buggy team, and especially since we have Laboon ship out, you'd want to use things that do high amounts of damage like Colosseum Moria, Colosseum Hadrian, Raid Boss Fujitora, Raid Boss Frankie. These specials that deal lots of damage, you want to use those, and you can just blow through the early difficulties. Even though they aren't going to be attack boosted by a buggy captain, you don't really need to attack, just use those fixed damage or high damage specials to kill the enemies. Moria and Hadrian are especially nice because that 300,000 damage is often enough to kill the stage 4 or stage 5 boss with either of their specials. We're going to get friend points just for logging in from the 9th to the 15th. Very simple, very straightforward. But we're also getting from the 9th to the 15th friend point pulls. So evolvers and turtles are going to be on friend point pulls from 9th to the 15th. Get them while you can, including Princess Turtles, which we're all going for. There are going to be more Chopperman missions coming out from the 9th to the 15th. Chopperman missions will include rewards that include a 5+ Luffy skull. Probably everyone already has a 5+ Luffy skull, but if you don't, Chopper missions are going to be a great way to get those. Don't know what they are yet. More about that will come out later. There also is going to be Chopperman Cotton Candy Island. It's going to be an unlockable island. You pay a gem to unlock it. You can run it as many times as you can in 30 minutes, and you can unlock it 5 times within the time period. So you can do it all 5 in one day, or you can do 1 per day, or whatever you want to do. It's definitely worth that gem. It does give you a lot of cotton candy. And it's Chopperman. He's super cute. There's going to be half stand-up Fortnite islands. The half stand-up islands include Nico Olvia, Straw Hats versions 1 and 2. So if you don't have them yet for Treasure Map, you can always wait a little bit to do them during half stamina. Zeph Island, Young Zeph Island, the Whitebeard Pirates Island, Vivi and Vivi and Koza Fortnite Island. Half stand for those. Nice to do, especially since it is still during Laboon period. There's going to be Evolver and Booster Island. These are going to be 7 stamina islands. Remember that the secret stage for the Booster Island is a Princess Turtle. Secret stage for the Evolver Island is a Rainbow Dragon. Laboon Ship. So if you don't already know what the Laboon Ship is, because I've been talking about it all today, is that when you're using it from the 5th to the 19th, all your specials will start out at max, so you don't need to stall for any specials at the start, and your attacks are going to get boosted by 1.5 times. So after you use that special, you'll still have the regular cooldown, so you can't just use specials all the time, but it does mean that you already start out with a max. And after the 19th, the Laboon Ship is going to be a useless ship. It's probably just going to go to a flat 1.2 times attack and nothing else like the other ones. So it's basically an anniversary ship, but makes farming things very, very easy, especially those socket islands, the crab islands, stuff like that. Very, very easy, and you only need 1 copies of characters during that. It's also going to be out during the Treasure Map training period, which is going to be neat. Especially if that also means we have it overlapping with Ace Treasure Map. We have Clash of Clashes from the 5th to the 24th, which is still overlapping with Laboon for some of it. It's going to be a bunch of them. I'm just going to name them out in order. Gil Tesoro, Fake Straw Hats, Kuma, Nightmare Luffy, Caesar, Shiki, Sanji, Garp, Kizaru, Virgo, Barto, Fuji, Doflamingo, Bellamy, Buster Call Raid, Zephyr, Monster Chopper, Blackbeard, and then Magellan raid bosses. These down here are 3 times Super Success, and then 3 times Skill Up. So we got 3 times Super Success from the 9th to the 11th, and then the 16th to the 19th. And then we have 3 times skill ups from the 12th to the 14th, and from the 21st to the 23rd. So if you can wait for either of those periods, that's going to be a great time to use your turtles and your skill books or other copies of characters, and we get gems every day. We also have Neo Enel officially announced. Neo Enel is going to be a DEX Enel. He's going to be cerebral. What are the other ones? We have some ideas of what they're going to do. So it's going to be cerebral, powerhouse, and driven. For the driven version, we know that you want to have Enel's going to have a great hit barrier. He's going to rewind your captain special and will have a damage threshold buff. He's going to, as a preemptive attack, or actually at the end of the first turn, bind 1 non-captain character. He will shuffle your orbs and give you block and paralysis orbs. For the driven one, they recommend you bring treble, so strength treble, rare recruit Kobe, or Psy Sugar. For the powerhouse version of Neo Enel, they recommend Fisher Tiger, Ichiji or Yonji, which I don't have any of those. Powerhouse 1 has a 10-hit combo barrier for the, just 10-hit combo barrier. He's going to have damage threshold buff again, and he's also going to shuffle your orbs, including block orbs. He's going to limit the amount of specials you can use and give you a small orb boost. So don't bring orb boosters unless you can clear those buffs. With the Powerhouse 1, we can't clear buffs, so don't bring orb boosters to the Powerhouse version. He's going to give you a special interrupt if you... We don't know what triggers his special interrupt, but his special interrupt will lower your attack and lock your chain multiplier. And he's going to have fodder units during his fight. And then finally, for the cerebral version of Enel, he is going to have a damage limiting barrier, like Raizo, that's an extra health barrier. He's going to have damage threshold buff, so all of them have damage threshold buffs. And he's going to boost his attack for a few turns. He's going to shuffle all your orbs and include block orbs every single turn. And once whatever triggers his his special interrupt, he is going to... Actually, only once he's going to have special interrupt against orb manipulation. And recommended characters for the cerebral include 20th Anniversary Nami, Limited Rare Recruit Ben Beckman, 6-star Inu Arashi, and Raid Boss Kuma. So it sounds like we're in for a heck of a time. Lots of damage threshold, lots of barriers. And it's going to be really annoying. Oh, for the Powerhouse 1, he also greatly lowers your health on the second turn. And for cerebral, he lowers your chain. So, woo! Lots of fun there. That's going to start on the 8th to the 15th. And since he's green, all I'm saying is that Raid Rayleigh is a cerebral character and is red. So, probably going to be useful for the cerebral version, if nothing else. Guys, that's it for One Piece Treasure Cruise for here. Don't forget to farm your Fortnites and the Komodo Straw Hats for the Ace Adventure map coming out soon. Thank you so much for watching, and y'all stay beautiful.